Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't wanna place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next?
This video is brought to you by Powered by P.E.T.T.Y production. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Lego.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir.
Man, was my mic muted the whole time or did it just mute? But what up though? What up though? Man. 755, what up though, sis? Appreciate you. P.E.T.T.Y. I'm still muted. Can you hear me now? Commander, what up though? The general, the Minister of Defense is in the building. What up though? Am I still muted or am I rocking up? We rocking up. I can hear you now. Yes. Okay. Yeah. My bad, man. My bad. I got the whole setup messed up. KY, what up though? Hey, I don't know if y'all over. Okay. Cause excuse me. I'm gonna shut this down in a second. Over on the word. Just following the general's decision. And she told me to go live on the word first and then, okay, I'm on the right account. So we rocking and roll, yeah. So when they get up here, the link is on both community walls. We're going to react to some videos. We got some Jesse Lee Peterson. We're going to talk about the Queen of Kings. We're going to talk about the cop for Sonya Massey. We'll talk about that cop. And we're going to talk about who else was on the thumbnail. Yeah, it was the young lady. We seen that, before. But we're going to talk about it. It was a young lady who was a content creator. Hey, what up, though, sis? Hey, we on the other channel. I don't know if you on the other channel, but we on the other channel. I'm gonna end it over there on the word for a minute. I was just seeing if anybody pop up over there, draw them over here, because the notifications. I know the notifications ain't on for over here because I barely go live over here, but that's about to change. We're gonna be going live more over here soon, than on the word channel. I'm gonna do more uploads over there, and we're gonna go live. Lisa J, what up? What up, sis? Yeah. So y'all come over before I start the reaction. I'm gonna shut the word down. So make sure y'all get over there to Petty Vision. We over there rocking and rolling. We over there rocking and rolling. But yeah, so we gonna review that TikToker who ate herself to death. Always rest in peace. Energy went back to the creator. So I don't. There's always respect to the deceased. So and condolences to her family, but I believe even situations like this, you can learn something from. We can learn from it. But so I'm not gonna be petty with that. But we're gonna review it and talk about it, and whatever else might pop up, we're gonna talk about that. So about 3 minutes, we go shut the word down, and we gonna strictly be on Petty Vision. So make sure we get over to Petty. I'm gonna shut the word down. We're gonna be over on Petty. So if you're over on the word, come over to Petty. On purpose, 755, and like the more I looked into it, she was doing something that she did before. She had food marathons where she would sit on live stream and eat for like 10 hours. And this time it didn't work out for her. The last time, but she did it before. She had 10-hour live stream eating marathons. So yeah, she ate herself to that. I wouldn't say on purpose, but kind of. She wasn't forced to eat. She willingly did it. So, but I don't think she did it. Prayers, what up, though? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I can't even tell what channel y'all on. Yeah, that's wild, man. I know Kalani Commander 755 over on Petty Vision, but yeah, Commander, the link is on either community wall. I don't know. Tay might have chatted and fell asleep. Tay sleeps, y'all. Tay sleeps, y'all. Tay sleeps, y'all. Oh, there she go. Never mind. Let me be quiet. We'll be quiet now. Eyes go be quiet. Yeah, let me be quiet. Yeah, I'm on StreamYard. Yeah. You can just when you go on StreamYard to go to the vertical, just go to settings, go to general, and go to portrait. Put it in portrait mode. But I've been playing. I was trying to be like Prez, and I got to get with Prez. Hold on, how is this? Okay, there we go. I got to get with Prez to see how all this work out. But oh no, that's what I'm saying. I think because the way I set it up, I didn't set it up as a dual stream. I start dual streaming once I went live. Then I start dual streaming. Because yeah, usually they had a little chain or the paper clip, whatever it is, showing is linked. But I think because it's my account and I started it on after the stream started, I don't think it pop up. So I can't tell. Not even on my phone. Not even looking on my phone, I can't tell. I can just see, okay, I see you over here. And I can go over to, so mainly everybody is on Word. Okay, it's two. It's two over there on the word. Like prayers and Tay. Well, no, it's the same people in this chat. Yeah. So, but yeah, we're gonna be on Petty in just a minute. I'm gonna wait for one of these ladies to pop up because I don't know where Gary at. Gary probably sleep. I know BDB. He had to work, so he probably sleep. And I want this to. I finally did it, Commander. You better bring your butt up here. I finally did it. You know. Hmm. Yeah, this is weird. I'm on my other page, but my thing is totally different. Oh, interview me? That'd be dope. I feel special. I definitely do it for free. Do it now because once I get famous, I'm charging. The munchies keep calling me. They keep calling me. They keep calling you, Prince. It's calling me. I remember I had that in the drop, and I had the. That was the fun days when you didn't care about monetization and you was just having fun. I had all the little fun stuff in the drops. Now I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not doing it no more. I'm straight. I figure it out soon. Yeah, I figure it out soon. Yeah, Kalani, your interview might make me famous, so yeah, just let me know. Definitely, I feel all special. He really likes me. He really, really likes me. Yeah, I feel special. But yeah, I want to do a couple interviews too. I think that'll be fun. Once I get monetized, we'll have some good content. We'll have some real good content. I don't know. I'm just not motivated because I don't feel like I'm getting nothing out of it. You know, at least the potential. If I have potential, then yeah, motivation is there. But right now, there's no potential. So, bro, I was watching it when he came back, bro. That was a super punch from hell, bro. I know it's fake, but like, bro, that was like probably the best Superman punch ever, bro. I knew it was gonna happen. It was just it happened. Like it really happened. And then he speared him. Man, that went crazy. I was watching it live. That Peacock. Yeah, man. I can't wait to get remonetized. I'm having fun with it. We're gonna do it better. Hopefully I can get this channel monetized too. This could be more entertainment. So y'all gonna have two different sides of me, right? Y'all go like over on the word, I'm gonna be strictly professional over there. Over here, we gonna cut up and have fun. So this is gonna be more of my chill, relax channel because I got to do both. I am both. I have fun with life, but I'm serious about it too. So you gonna get two different sides of me, man. That spirit, bro. I'm telling you. Man, when I seen that, I was like, bro, this about to be hype. I want to see if Zilla Fatu come. If Zilla Fatu, where is y'all at? I've been talking for 14 minutes and y'all still ain't up here. Both of y'all go to HR. Look, the guys, look, we already know guys are weird, right? Dudes are weird. So I'm not blaming BDB or Gary. But Commander and Tay, y'all butts ain't up here. Oh yeah, I've been up here for 14 minutes talking and y'all just chilling down there like I'm doing a red. This show is for y'all. Y'all wanted me to do this. And I finally did it, and you see how y'all treat me. What up, Gary? Yeah, I don't blame Gary. Gary's a guy. So guys. But y'all women, y'all should have been up here. This is a 9 petty reaction. You want me to do it by myself? Y'all gonna leave me up here by myself to be petty. All right, let's see how that work out. Y'all ready? We about to get this show on the road. So I am shutting down the words channel. Make sure y'all get over to Petty Vision. Hold on, if I can see it. Okay, there you go. I couldn't see it at first. Okay. Uh, remove. I thought it said stop. Okay, remove. I don't know if I did it right, but let's see what happened. Okay, here we go. Well, some people went away. Yesterday, I said it yesterday, and I put the thing up early. Commander, what up, though?
What up, Nine?
What
I'm
up?
here, fam. What up, y'all?
Finally, one of y'all came up here.
I was having technical difficulties. It said it had me blocked. That like my mic and my my camera was blocked. But I'm
Mm,
here, y'all. What's up, chat?
we
I didn't
here.
get to say hi to everybody.
We here. We here. Dang, everybody left. I cut it off the word, and then everybody dipped. We trying to get monetized over there. We couldn't stay over there.
Yeah, no, I think it's good to stay over there for a while and then tell everybody to come over here. Give them the
Yeah,
link and kind of start getting as they trickle in, bring them over here.
that's what I got. I told him I got that from you.
Now, if they don't want to come over here, y'all are foul. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Lisa, Prez, Kalani, P.E.T.Y. What up, Nine? Gary's in the house. There's people here. What are you talking about?
No,
Am I
it
tripping?
dropped down. It was like 7 or 8, and then when I closed the word down, it went to
Oh,
1.
gotcha.
Yeah, so people just not coming over.
I see 3.
You see 3?
I see 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't make that no bigger, huh?
I see Lisa, Prez, and Gary on the Pity Vision, and Lisa. It's all good.
Oh no, I made the wrong screen small. So the first video we go react to is a video from what is his name? Jesse
Oh,
Lee
Jesse
Peterson.
Peterson.
Yeah,
Jesse Lee Peterson.
from Jesse Lee. We about to see what old Jesse Lee got to say. Hold on 1 second.
I'm
All right.
curious to know, like, how many people actually know who he is or like watch him.
Do y'all know who Jesse Lee is?
Why you gotta say it like that?
I don't know. You know that was my grandmother's name, Jessie Lee, and she changed her name to Josephine after that. But her birth name was Jessie Lee.
mm.
So I think that's why I say it like that, because my aunt used to call Jessie Lee. Jesse
Jesse
Lee.
Lee.
Yeah, they from
What you know
Americus,
about
Georgia.
Jesse Lee?
We from Americus, Georgia. A little
Chris
small.
said, nope. Yeah.
But we go hear what old Jesse Lee got to say. Jesse Lee.
Julie out of Connecticut. There's one line open. Julie, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hi, Jesse. Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely.
So I'm trying to switch roles with my husband and obey him and also lift him up to our children where they're not coming to me, but they're going to him.
Right.
So last night during dinner, excuse me, my 6-year-old son, our 6-year-old son was throwing food across the table, got a little angry, he yelled at me. So instead of me saying anything to him, I said, when your father comes downstairs, I said, I'm going to tell him what you're doing. So he came down the stairs a few minutes later, and I said to my husband, this is what our son was doing at the table. So he pulled our son aside and he said to him, why did you do that? And then my son did what he's been taught to do by his father, which is say, well, a few days ago, they were picking on me outside and they weren't letting me play with them. So, and then my husband's like, oh, so they were singling you out. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. So they weren't treating you right a few days ago. Like, and so what I'm seeing is like teaching our son to be the victim. And my husband is treating him like his mother treated him. And he's now teaching our son, from what I can see, that it's not his fault he's throwing food across the table. It's not his fault that he's screaming. It's okay because a few days ago during the play, when they were playing together, they singled him out and they wouldn't let him play the game they wanted to play. And I didn't say anything because you told me not to, but I did shake my head and roll my eyes, which I know that's not good.
And so why is when you ask?
So I missed that the first time I listened to it. So this ain't her first time talking to him.
Yeah, so those of you who don't know about this guy, he has a show where people call in and ask for advice and things like that. He also has another show where he interviews people one-on-one, like on a stage, like usually politicians, doctors, like different people. Apparently this woman's husband had already called in before too.
Yeah,
And he's no, go ahead.
I heard that part. Well, go ahead. No,
He's hard on the women, and he's all about women being submissive.
And you can hear that because she said that, and like I said, I missed that one part, and now that I hear it, it's like so she was already getting coached up by him, basically. So this conversation, just to put context to the conversation, is she has been priorly coached up by this by Jesse Lee, but a couple things, right? Like so, I understand because it's like that in my house, right? I'm the authority figure, like I'm the disciplinarian. So it's times my son don't listen to my wife and she, but I'm gonna call your dad. But when she say that, he like, okay, I'm chilling, like I'm done. Because when I get up, it's a problem. Um, and I listen to him. I teach my son how to express his emotion. Like, are you feeling mad right now? Yeah. Are you feeling sad? What are you feeling? I make him identify the emotion that he's feeling. And then I ask him why. Then he tell me why. And then we talk about it. Right. So I can understand that approach. But that ain't what old boy doing. He kind of encouraging the bad behavior because long as he feel justified because they did this to him, then that it's okay for him to act out like that. And that's not what I teach my son. I don't justify his bad behavior. Bad behavior is bad behavior. So, and if the husband can't do it, discipline, then that's why a lot of women step into that role. So, you telling her to be submissive, and her husband is submissive also. Like,
Well, the women also, moms also step in when like dad's being too hard. Like he's being too harsh. Sometimes moms step in to like, hey, cool it, calm down,
yeah, to balance
and
it out.
defend the kids. Yeah.
My wife do that. She be like, okay. Cause I be yelling like my son. He in that age where he try you now. See how far he can go. And I'd be like, nah. Like we don't. I mean, I tap him on the butt every now and then, but it's more, go to your room. Punishment. I take stuff from him. He don't like that. You can't go outside. He love going outside. He got a big, like my backyard is like a amusement park. So he like going outside and playing. So yeah. But I want y'all to hear some more of this.
Ask your husband why is he talking to his son, making him weak like that? What did he say?
I did not ask him that.
Why not?
I'm just confused about where I'm supposed to be in line, and I'm trying not to go out of line here. And I think I didn't ask him because I know the reason why.
Well, okay. Is he working on himself, your husband?
Well, you met with him last night.
Oh,
He 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 he's lying. I mean, I'm
he
sorry.
lying?
He's lying.
But
Yeah.
Julie, you don't know that.
Well, when
You living in the house with him, but you don't know that. You didn't have kids by this man, but you don't know if he lying or not. I mean, it can be true, but I think it's more doubt, and if you think she don't know that versus her not knowing that. I think there's more doubt lays in his opinion than hers. I would probably take her word over his. Dude, wow. Tell me I'm lying. Whole time, dude look like Beetlejuice. Oh, man.
when he tells me that he likes me and he loves me, he's lying.
Well, that's true.
Damn. So we established that the guy's a liar. Okay, that's what we just did. We just established, okay, if you agree that he lied when he said that, how can you disagree about anything else he said? But oh man, this dude's wild, man.
When he says
And
that
you don't like him and love him either.
I know that.
And this was when we was talking about a business, right? See, this is what happens, you know, when you get involved with somebody from more of a business aspect, or because of the convenience, you get stuff like this, you know. So bust it down, Gary Brown. Bust it
Hey
down.
Gary, what up,
What
nice?
in the
Gary
what in
Brown.
the Benny Hill is we watching here?
Jesse Lee Peterson. Dude,
This is some Benny Hill stuff right here. Come on, man.
This is a petty reaction, okay? This is a
All right, well
petty reaction.
let me hear some more because I got to hear more because I can't believe that's the end.
Oh no,
This is
no.
not that. This is not everything that's on the table.
Oh
We're
wait.
gonna be playing
Oh
some
yeah.
other
Oh yeah.
topics.
We DJing tonight. We DJing tonight. But wait, there's more.
Oh my God.
I know that. I don't.
What is it like knowing that you don't love him and he doesn't love you?
I'm trying to come out of my fallen state, do the silent prayer in the morning and at night, and I'm trying to enter into the kingdom of God and have God's love. I don't have it yet, but I know that if I keep doing this, I will, and that's why I keep calling you and asking you questions.
All right. So are you doing the silent prayer morning and night?
What does loving God got to do with you not loving your husband? They ain't got nothing to do. You can love. You go fall in love with God. I mean, you still got to deal with this dude. You still got to deal with him. So I don't know, man. That's this cult shit, man.
I'm still having a lot of anxiety with my husband, and it's hard. It's really hard.
And what do you think? What does anxiety feel like?
Like pressure on my chest, and sometimes my heart skips a beat, and like I'm having trouble breathing.
And why are you having so much anxiety with him?
Because he chose his mom over me, and he's put his mother into our marriage, and she's been mistreating me for years. And I told him this has to stop, but he's refusing. Even after meeting with you twice, he's refusing. He's still sticking up for her. He's still making excuses for her. He'll take the kids over to her house without me there. She hasn't spoke to me in 4 months. She's the most evil person I've ever met in my life, and I had a very bad upbringing, and I thought my mom was evil, and she is, but this is woman's beyond evil. She has taken me out of our marriage because my husband let her, and she feeds the kids things they're allergic to. She tells them, oh, the ingredients aren't in them. she gives the same thing to my husband, and he'll get sick. My kids will get sick. Like she's a wacko.
So what is it like?
Man,
What the
what do y'all think about that, man? Because I'm about to say something. Yeah.
I've heard this before. I've heard this scenario before where there's a kid that's allergic, and the wife has problems with the mother-in-law, and the kid goes over there, and the mom feeds the kid like peanut butter and gets him sick. And I've heard this story before where it's a problem. I don't know. Never heard it like I've only heard it online. Like I feel like that's fucked up. How are you
Wait
gonna
a
get
minute,
somebody
this is
sick?
real?
You're supposed to be your grandchild.
Wait a minute, this is real?
This is real life. People go through this stuff. It's crazy.
No, this right here, Jesse Lee or whatever this man name. This is for real?
Yeah, it's for real. It's a podcast. He got a podcast.
It ain't no way in the planet Earth.
Oh, it's funny.
This is sad.
Bro, I'm about to have, bro. I tell you, it's real deal. You know, like recently, I ain't had no clients because I done turned 8 straight people away and told them they need counseling. Minimum. I would prefer a doctor, therapy, but it's real, bro. It's real.
So she married a man. Let me see if I got this straight. She married a man, knowing that he was a mama's boy, thought that her fake love was going to change him from a mama's boy, knew that the mama was going to be in the marriage the whole entire time, and now she has a problem with this?
Bro, that's not mama's boy, bro. That's he's still getting breastfed. I'm a mama's boy. You mess with my mama, I take your head off. But my mama ain't in my marriage, bro. And my mama understand. Like, respect me, respect my wife. That's just how it is. You know, my wife respect my mama. They don't cause, neither one of them cause me an issue with one another. They love one another. It's always been. But my mom always did that. No matter who I dated, even if she didn't like them, she respected me. You know, she told me
What
how
if she
she
didn't?
felt. If she didn't, I would have. We had to have that conversation. That's the conversation. I mean,
Would you choose your wife over your mom if your mom was being foul?
whoever put me in that position, I'm gonna choose the other one. That's just how I am. Like, I ain't don't put me in a position where I gotta choose. Nobody do that. Nobody does that to me. And if you do, then I choose the other person who ain't making me choose. That's the person who care about me the most. That's how I look. I never make nobody choose. I will take myself out the equation before I make anybody choose. So I understand. I'm serious. Like, but I understand because people go through that. But me personally, nah, you ain't putting me through that. You got me bent. The only reason
All
people
right,
do it is to tolerate it.
let me play devil advocate. Does the man get on this conversation?
No.
All right, so we gotta take her word for it because she lying and he lies. So who's telling the truth?
Man, I
He's
don't
not.
know.
Apparently, he's called in before. I haven't heard him yet. I haven't heard his conversation yet.
Well, we might have to go find that conversation.
Yeah, because this is not making sense. Because okay, they got married. What is okay? They're not in love with each other. So what's the arrangement? Did she need a place to stay? Like I'm really trying to understand what the hell going on here.
Well,
You
maybe they
married him.
were in love at one point. I mean, he says he loves her. She says she says something else. But
She
a
said
lot of
he
people
lying.
marry in love in the beginning, and then all these problems with their kids and such things then causes them to
Now,
not feel love for the other
now
person.
I want to play devil's advocate now. What if she is lying and then he heard this, heard her saying, "No, I don't like him, I love him." That'd be fucked up. If that's how you
He
found
still,
out, if he really did love her, you know what I'm saying? And like, that'd be fucked up.
but that's what I'm saying. This don't sound right. It's no way in the world that she could sit there on this podcast and say this man don't love her. He's a
Maybe he
liar.
does. But do you think he loves her if he's doing that to her, like choosing the mom over her? And
Now I see that. I see that all the time. Honestly, I got a couple friends like that, and I'm actually friends with the females, and I tell them like, shit, let him have his mama then. That's how I look at it.
because he
Shit,
could love her,
man, as a
but
woman, y'all got too many options. I don't think you got to dip and put motherfucker on child support. That's all y'all got.
maybe he's just not confrontational. So he's like, well, shit, I'm not
No,
gonna do anything about it because he doesn't
well,
want the conflict.
then he shouldn't have got married.
He doesn't want to have to choose.
He chose his mama a long time ago. See, that's the thing. That's why I don't understand it. If you, that's like, what's that movie? Think Like a Man, right? It took that dude a whole drastic situation for him to stand up to his mama. Any other time, his mama ruled. So now she's telling me, well, he married me but chose his mama. That means he chose his mama way before he even looked at you. And you didn't see that. You thought you could change him. How did you think that? There's no way in the world you could have thought that. Well, she thought she had that yum yum. That don't work.
Prez thinks this is fake. You think the caller is fake or like their marriage is fake?
I don't think this situation is real. I don't think this situation is real. There's no way in the world that this could be real. I know Prez going in on the man, talking about the man is Beetlejuice. I know Prez is having his way with it, but I can't believe this is real. Y'all heard my very first question. Is this real?
I think it's
This is
definitely
like
real. This stuff happens. This is yeah.
I don't know how that works. Maybe we need to hear some more because I need to understand where is it? Because where is she going with this?
You about to
Okay,
see?
yeah,
Hear
let's see.
yourself describe yourself right now.
How so?
Because you just like his mother. You want to control him. She want to control him. So you have two women fighting to control this man, and neither one of the women love him. His mother doesn't love him, and you don't love him, but both of you want control over him, and that's why you're angry at each other because you're fighting for control over this man. And hopefully he will soon understand that so he can start standing up to the both of you because you don't love him. You're not fighting. You're not mad at his mother because his mother is controlling him. You're mad at his mother because you can't control. You want control instead of the mother.
I'm hoping that
What do you think about that?
I am hearing what you're saying and I'm considering it and I'm not arguing with it.
Right. But do you see where you are mad because you can't control him?
Yeah, I do. I just feel like he needs to do the right thing.
But you're not his mother. You can't.
Man, hold on. I had to pause it. I've been wanting to do
Right.
it.
Yeah, you see what I mean? No, this is impossible, man. I ain't going with this one. I can't do it.
Bro, he said because you and a mother want to control it. From what I heard, she just want him to be a damn dad and a husband. Like, just be a man. Shit.
So why is she agreeing with him every time he says something? This is not making sense.
It made sense. It didn't make sense at first, the first time I heard it, until I heard that piece before. This ain't the first time she talked to him, so he probably went off on her ass. Listen how he talking to her now. I'm pretty sure he went in on her before, and she still called back. And so you can tell she's non-confrontational. That's what I'm saying. She won't control. You can tell how, like, listen to her. You letting your mother, I could not be a woman and think someone, I don't care who it is making my child sick and I won't put hands on you. I don't care who
Commander.
You do
I'm
that
going to ask Commander. What do you think about this? I need a woman's perspective because I'm thinking like a dude and it doesn't make sense to me. I need your perspective. Please help me.
Well, this is not every woman, but I do think a lot of women want control over a man, whether it be a mom over their kids or a wife over their family, their husband. I think that's a thing. They want to control things. They want to control their family.
But if this woman is that submissive, right? Because it's very
She's
like she
not.
submit.
She's trying to be, but
she-
she's not.
No, no, no. She's submissive because she's submitting to this man that's talking to her right
Just
now.
talking to her. Yeah. That's
Well,
what
for the
I'm
time
saying.
being.
She look. She talking about she don't. She want. Look. Let's just go with what Word just said. Word just said she wants her husband to. She just want her husband to be a man. He just told her that you are mad because you can't control a husband. Ain't no man's gonna let a woman control him. That's a submissive woman right there that's talking. So she just agreeing with everything he says. That's why people is not believing that this is possible.
Like she going to, like, for me, either she putting on a good ass act or she crying out for help. It's like she trying, and like, even because you think like, why is you with them? Okay, they got kids, but she went straight to God. Well, I'm gonna try to develop a relationship with God. I made a joke about it, but when you look at people and like domestic violence and why they don't leave, they always tell you, I put it in God's hand, or they put faith that God was gonna do something. I'm not saying that's what she's going through, but a lot of times when people don't understand what to do, first thing they do is go to God. And I just got a feeling she feel like, okay, I got these kids, I'm married, I don't love them, I don't like them, but I got to find a way to make it work, and I'm gonna put it in God's hand because ain't no one. I've been around women, and like me and my mom, like I said, I'm a mama's boy. Me and her got a strong bond, and women. I've been around women who got jealous of it, and me and them didn't work out. Because they was jealous of the relationship me and my mom had, and a lot of times because they didn't have that, so they didn't understand it. You know, um, and it kind of, like she said, she been through some stuff too. So I don't know if she came from something tight knit, but that's still different too, because it sounds like he's putting your when you marry, you become one, and when it say forsake all others, that's including your parents. Y'all one now. So if your parent disrespect your spouse, that's disrespecting you. That's why I said people respect me enough to respect my wife. And if you disrespect my wife, you disrespect me, and now we got a problem. I don't care who you is. That's just how it's supposed to be. But at the same time, like I said, we become one. So now my mother becomes my wife's mother, and she go respect my mama because I respect my mama. And if we have a problem with it, we gonna have a problem with it. So it worked both ways. It's not picking one. It's both people act right. For me, I'm the connector. So y'all both respect me enough not to cause problem.
All I hear is
Right.
like people say
You feel
women
me?
are not submissive these days. Women are too independent. You can't find a woman because this, that. They're too strong-willed. And here's a woman that's trying to be submissive, and she's trying to go to God in prayer to help her in her marriage, which I think is amazing because that's what we should do. In my opinion, God first. And you can fall out of love, and just like you fell out of love, you can fall back in love, because I'm sure she didn't just get into a relationship just because. She probably had fell in love with him when she married. But
But
all these problems are causing for her to dislike her husband.
Yes.
Commander, just look at what you just said though. You said she's a submissive woman. A submissive woman is not
She's
trying to
trying to be.
control him.
She's
She
trying to
is
be
submissive.
submissive.
Listen, let me explain something to you. Unless y'all telling me she don't love her kids, that lady's supposed to be in jail.
Yeah.
This mother's supposed to be in jail. That only means that she loves this man enough to be submissive, not to put her hands on the mother.
I don't agree with the whole mom stuff. The husband talking to the son like, "Hey, what's going on? Why are you doing this? Why are you feeling this way?" A lot of people don't do that, and I feel like they should. They should try to understand what's going on with their child instead of just scolding them. They should try to say, "Hey, what's going on?" How you feeling? What's going on in your life? Why are you doing this?
I have a teenage son, and let me just say this: when they don't want to talk, it's like pulling teeth. I know this. I know this man has a younger kid, but if that's how the household is, so that if that's the case, is this okay? So the son is disrespecting. Okay, so the lady saying that the son is disrespecting the mother because he's disrespecting the mother. Is that pretty much what's going on here?
Mm, mm. Because I say this too. I told my son, like, he balled his fist up and tried to hit my wife. I said, bro, we're gonna be fighting. Like, I will fight you if you try to hit my wife. You ever put your hands on my wife, we fighting. Flat.
But your wife
And
has given you your place. So maybe she hasn't done that. So maybe she's working on that. And maybe once he starts feeling like he's
that
got a
dude,
place as a man in the house and he starts that rekindling that love, him and his wife together, maybe he'll start sticking up for her.
I'm gonna say this. Just talking to people in these situations where the man is putting the wife over the husband.
You mean the
The
mom?
I mean, yeah, when a man is putting the mom over the wife, um, it's gonna take something within him to determine. So I always tell people, and not even give them an ultimatum, but
Run,
yeah, yeah, because I'm gonna
run,
tell you
or
that that's
run.
that's not a man, bro. If he ain't gonna protect you, a man is gonna protect you from anything. I tell my wife I protect her from foreign and domestic, you know. And like I said, if you disrespecting my wife, then you disrespecting me. So if a man don't feel like that, that's our that we kind of designed to do that, you know, to defend, to protect. And if I can't do that from somebody, from my mama, then I can't do it. I ain't gonna do it from nobody in the street. Like them, that she wants a woman wants a man, not a boy. He's still a boy. His mother don't even respect him as a man. That's why she treating him like a boy. So
Right.
I mean, that's just when you see those relationships, them don't be men. I'm telling you, they soft.
His mom
Like
has a hold on him.
yeah, like your mama don't even. My mama respect me as a man. You know, as a man, she don't treat. I'm her son. I'm gonna always be her son. I'm gonna always be her child. But she treats me as a man. She respects me as a man.
And like I said, how do you not see this beforehand?
Right.
How do
People
you not
think
see this?
What are the signs that she missed that she could have
Right.
seen before?
but 9 times out of 10, they got the young, together young, naive. You think people go mature. You think people you go grow together, and people get stuck in stages. You know, and that's what it sounds like. Cause she done had kids, mom, and everything. So this, all the signs was probably there. Like even women said that about me. Like you a mama's boy. I can't. Like I ain't. Like, like I'm a mama. You mess with my mama, I'm not. But the way that y'all conceive mother's boy, to me, you still getting breastfed. You literally a boy. I'm my mother's boy. That's what I am. I'm my mother's boy. I'm gonna always be her child. But and I'm gonna always protect her. And if I need to, I'm gonna provide for her. That's my duty. But she treats me as a man. She don't interfere in none of my business. If me and my wife get into it, I don't go tell my mama. like people,
Mm,
like people do some weird shit. If me and my wife get into it, we talk about it. We handle it. We don't go outside of our circle. We don't go outside of us because that's when it becomes a problem. We just got a little situation now, but make it a problem because if we settle it, we go be cool. But if you go outside of that and you start telling people stuff, they go feel some type of way.
Tracy, how you feeling?
Hi, Tracy Love. How you doing?
Miss
I'm
I,
Tracy
I
was
saying
getting it in earlier. Shout out to
I'm
Miss
about to
Tracy.
be tip of the year because I feel bad for this woman. Then
Man, that's what I was saying. Like, and then listening
she
to him, You gonna put yourself in a deeper hole.
Yeah.
What's that movie? Get Out. Go
Look,
run. Put his ass on
look,
child support.
yeah, like she no, because she's not even gonna do that. She's worse than Edith Bunker.
Well, the mother-in-law never liked her, right? So I had this guy want to marry me, and his family had a problem. He was a mama's boy, which I love that he was good to his mom. But I saw that, and even though he's like, no, I'm not gonna listen to them, and we're gonna do what we want, and I said, nope, no, thank you. I'm not getting into that.
You know what? Let me
But
tell
even
you.
in the, go ahead, word, go ahead.
I took my wife to Pennsylvania. Right, everybody loved her. I had one cousin that was cracking on her. You know what I did? Cut
You
off.
cracked her.
Yep, you cut off. Then invite to the wedding. We cool now. But when it initially happened, like, nah, man, you ain't about to, we ain't playing like that. That shit disrespectful to me. This is my lady. And we weren't even married yet. And
Well,
everybody
I
was
was
like,
like,
why you ain't invite her to the wedding? Because she disrespected my wife. Why I'm invite her to an event with my wife? If she ain't apologized yet, that's all you got to do. And don't do it again.
his family had a problem with me, and I know that he loved his family so much that I didn't want to create that chaos. Like, that's not the kind of family that I wanted to marry into and have kids and stuff like that.
And you was
But did
right for
he
that.
defend you?
Go
But did
ahead.
he defend you?
Yeah, he did, but I felt like it was going to be a problem. It was going to be a problem.
Yeah,
Then that was your choice.
and I tell you this is why I say it's a good choice too, because even if he defended you, just by them feeling okay to disrespect you or whatever they did, just by them feeling okay, they didn't respect him. So of course it's gonna keep coming. Anytime they feel like it, no matter how much he defends you or not, they don't respect him.
Yeah, they wanted him
But
to
see,
finish school, and then I was like, all right, well, finish your school and then we'll come back around. By then I was already married. By then I got married. So too late,
you
so sad. It wasn't meant to
sucks to
be.
be him.
Sucks to be
Yeah,
him. And then later their family was like regretting it. They literally
yeah,
apologized to me.
I bet,
His
I
parents
bet,
family,
because
yeah.
they unlost something valuable. You understand, and that's why I don't understand how this woman in this clip. I don't. I swear I don't understand it at all. What did she miss from the beginning? That's she married a sunspin.
Let me play the rest of it so we can get to the next video. How long
Yeah,
we
hurry
in?
up.
An hour in?
You don't know what the right thing is. How you going to know if he's doing the right thing or not?
Well, the right thing is to be the head of the house, the head of me, the
But
head.
you don't know that. You just heard me to say that. You don't know that for sure, because if you knew that, you would stop trying to control him, and you would stop having anxiety, and you would just focus on you. You don't.
Now hold on, bro. Did y'all just hear what he did,
Gaslighting
Word,
her like a
y'all.
mother.
bro? Did you just
Listen,
hear what?
I'm trying to understand. Y'all think yo, Prez, I'm with you, Prez. I promise you. I agree with you now. I ain't playing with this no more. This shit ain't real. I'm sorry. It can't be. There's no way.
He just contradicted himself to make his point valid. Like, what type of insane shit is it? You don't know if that. I just said that. Like, hold on, bro. So why should I listen to anything you fucking say now?
Now he's trying to make her look like she's crazy for just taking his
Yeah,
word for
he want to prove so bad that she wants to control him. He contradicted himself. How do you know? I just said that. I like what? Hold on, bro. Hold on, man.
Don't
That's
know
why I
that
said
for sure. You just repeated what you've heard.
Okay,
What do you think about that?
I believe you.
So why don't you stop trying to control your husband so you can stop being mad at his mother for controlling him? You don't need to be in competition with his mother, but you want to control him. You don't want him to be free. You want him to control him.
It's because he's annoying, because he's following me around the house. He's acting like a girl all the time. He says
But
girly
you
things
need to stop
me.
judging him. You know better. Why don't you focus on you drop your anger and work on you.
Hold on, man. There's a lot in there. So let him do the little bullshit and take it. That's what you're telling her. And then you just told her you mad at the mom because she controlling them, not because you fucking with my kids and none of that shit. Like this shit is wild. This shit is wild, man.
I'm ready to skip this because this is not making sense. I'm just
Yeah,
saying, you sitting there, you confusing her. She's confused.
yeah, she is. She
She's confused, but she just submitting to everything this man is saying. This is not making sense.
somebody find this lady and contact her and tell her come talk to the word. I help her out. A free consultation and everything. Look, it's on me. I help. I got you. We don't even got to record it. I got you. It'd probably be like five. I just need 5 minutes. I'll tell you how to do it, how to set it up, how to get it.
But let me say this
Hell
though.
no.
You see how like it's pissing me off, right? Because this woman's really she's confused, and this nigga is confusing her even more. Like, how could she trust anybody after this conversation?
Bro, look at his face and then read his shirt. You already know he confused. So he ain't gonna do shit to
Prez,
confuse
Prez, what
everybody.
is he, Prez?
Let's finish this real quick.
Do and stop judging your husband. He got to overcome his issues in his life, and he was like that when you married him. Why
Yeah.
did you marry him if you? Well, I already know the answer to this. Well,
Yeah.
why did you marry the man that you hated? You hate.
Well, just from your show, I know he's just like my father.
So why don't you stop judging him and look at your own judgment? You're filled with rage, you're filled with anger, and you're taking it out on your husband.
So if he's saying to our son, it's okay to be a victim, it's okay to play, throw food
Why not
because
stop judging your husband and work on you?
Well, I'm trying to work on me and judging him at the same time.
But then if you're judging, you're not working on you at all. It's an illusion. You can't serve two gods.
Okay, I guess I don't know how to stop.
You don't know how to what?
I guess I don't know how to stop judging him.
Take your eyes off of him and put them on you within yourself.
And just leave everything alone, like even the kids, just like stop looking at that stuff as well. Let him take care of it no matter what he's saying.
If you start working on you and you're sincerely working on yourself, you will see how to deal with all issues in life.
Okay.
What the fuck?
What?
Did you pause?
What?
It's true. It's true, guys. Listen, if she takes her eyes off of him, stop judging him, and she focuses on her and her relationship with God and herself, the answer will come. She will get her answer.
And her answer will be coming onto the word stream and the word telling her, leave that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. She may
Take
come
him
to
to
that
his mama house and
conclusion.
drop him off and don't come back.
No, no, no. That's not going to be the answer. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't no God telling her that.
You know how long it might take her to find God? It might take her a goddamn lifetime. She going through some shit right now.
Yeah, because she's not talking to God. Is not even talking to her right now.
Oh man.
Well,
Like,
because
She
she's not
talking to her. She
focusing
talking to her
properly.
entity. I don't care if she was focused. She ain't hearing God.
I'll tell you this: God put everything you need to know in you. You can go look outside all you want, but that little voice in you that's getting you to call these places and contact people, that shit is telling you to leave, and you just trying to figure out reasons to stay. Like this shit weird, man. This is why.
Yeah, because she looking outside of the situation. She's supposed to walked outside of that daggone marriage. She wasn't even supposed to accept the engagement.
Right.
Who proposed to who? That's my question. Who proposed to who? Because if he act like a female, who proposed to who?
Under what conditions? You know why? It had to be a reason, because she just. I mean, even from what they was just talking about, he said, "I know why." And he basically made her say, because he reminded me of my dad. So if you had a bad relationship with your dad, why would you marry him? Had to be circumstance. She probably got pregnant and figured she had to marry him. That's what it is.
But
That's what I'm getting from it. It was a circumstance, you know.
okay, because I don't know her, but if I take her at her word and he acts just like her daddy, you shouldn't have married him then.
He,
Listen, she's got dad issues and she has mom issues. She said her mom was evil. So she should be looking at herself, self-reflect, taking time to listen to herself, and then she'll figure it out. But she's got to stop trying to do all the stuff, that she's
but
doing right now.
but when you this is what I'm hearing from her is she don't what he the way she's being affected by the way or the lack of interaction, the masculine energy within the house. She's been affected by that. Her kids are so by the time she find herself, you like when it comes to kids, I understand finding yourself, but you have to have a balance. You have to find yourself and raise your children at the same time because that time you finding yourself, they gonna be learning, but what are they learning?
She has
So
not been around no masculine energy ever.
He
no,
It's
said
no
he's a
way.
girl. He acts like a girl.
yeah,
So did her daddy.
mm,
So did
mm,
her daddy.
She's got to fix all that within herself to realize
and
for the next time if she ever does get married or divorced and married
And
again.
ain't go-
Like
but the
some
sad
people
thing
get
is
married 3 times before they realize
she's not
what they were
getting
doing wrong.
divorced one time. I don't think she's gonna get a divorce
what
because
is oh go ahead, my bad.
if she, if she finds this God, let's just say she finds this God, right? That God is going to tell her to cleave to Him no matter what, through thick and thin, through death to His part, for sickness of health, whatever the rest of the daggone thing is. She ain't going nowhere. She there. She ain't going nowhere. She don't have the energy to leave. She don't have the feminine energy to leave. She didn't even defend her kids. So why is she gonna leave? She's supposed to
Mm.
be in jail right now. She ain't going nowhere.
And this is what I'm saying too, like what G said, if she like I understand what he's saying. I understand you have to work on yourself. That's gonna be something we do throughout life. You constantly do that. But once you have certain responsibilities, you have to find a balance. You can't just leave and go work on yourself. She not even comfortable leaving him. It sounds like leaving him in charge with the kid. It don't sound like that. And like I said, I don't know the circumstances or the situation in their home, but it has to be hard for a female to be in a house with men, boys, and a man not being there to control the boys. You got another boy there. And like I said, I talk to my son too, but he ain't about to be throwing no food around or doing no crazy stuff. And I'm just gonna talk to you, ask you how you doing. No, you have to correct, and you correct in different ways. But all that playing the victim, people didn't do this. Like when kids don't want to play with my son because he got a. When we went up north, it was some kids. They was like, I can't understand what you're saying. I don't want to play with you. And I'm like, shit, fuck them. I told my son, he gets sad, and I'm like, nah, man, look, there's go be times in life kids don't want to play with you. You go have fun by yourself, and you make them want to come play with you. So I had him climbing this thing, and I was holding him up, and all the kids wanted me to do it. I'm petty, man. Where y'all parents at? I'm playing with my son right now. Helping none of you little bastards up. Y'all ain't want to play with my son. Go find your daddy and tell him, oh, your daddy ain't here because you ain't got one now. Now you see how that feels? I'm petty, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You sitting up here playing, you gonna try to be mean to my son? I ain't gotta do nothing to you. But I ain't gonna help you neither. Nah. Go
Did they
find your
did they
daddy.
then try to be nice to your son after that?
He didn't even care after that. Man, he was having fun. Like we always do. You don't need nobody, man. We here. But I gotta tell my son that because I don't want him growing up feeling like he need people attention. Nah, man, we here. You got a sister, you got cousin. Look, if ain't nobody right there to play with you right then and there, they will be. Don't worry about it.
Well, this father has to work on himself, like each of them separately and then together.
Yeah, they gotta get it together for them kids, man. Yeah, me and my wife still working on ourselves. You know, like I said, it's a constant process. That process don't stop.
Yeah,
There's
all the
it's
time.
people on different levels, but at the same time, I mean, you have to learn how to multitask. You got to do that and handle business. You know, just because you need to work on yourself, that don't make the world stop. That shit keep going, and it's gonna leave you behind. By the time you work on yourself, you will be trying to climb back up out the hole that you put yourself in. So,
I don't know how old they are, but it is very evident she feel like she's losing and she ain't trying to lose nothing. So she's gonna stay there. And he gaining everything and still losing at the same time. They don't even know they both losing at the same time. So they're gonna stick together. I don't know what this man is trying to I don't know what he's trying to do, but he need to have Dr. Jeff from Maury on there or something. I don't know, because this is not making no daggone sense. It really not. Because they're on the same they're two genders on the same wavelength, and it's for the man it's the wrong wavelength. I don't even know how to evaluate this. Like this is I'm gonna be the word. This is weird.
are you saying he wearing her stockings when she go to work, bro?
It's weird.
Let me
He
finish
got
this
a
up.
bonnet on. He got a bonnet on right now. Listen to this whole conversation. Like, hey,
Let me get to the end of this one.
yeah, let's go.
But you got your eyes on everyone but yourself.
Okay.
You'll see how to deal with things when they happen with the family, with your husband and your mother-in-law and everybody. But you just feel with anger, and that's why you have the anxiety, because your anger is Satan is your God. Because that anxiety doesn't come from God. It only comes from anger. And anyone that has anger is desperate. And you are a desperate female.
That ain't true. Come on, no, come
Yeah,
on.
I
See
thought I
this?
just wanted him to set a boundary with his mom, tell her,
No, you
This is
just
his-
want to control him. You want his mother out of the picture so you can control him.
okay.
And that's not your issue to work out anyway. That's his issue. His issue with his mother. It's not your mother. Except he ended up marrying his mother because he married a woman who was just like his mother.
Oh man, that shit gotta be
Okay.
funny.
What a mess.
I know. So stop it. Stay out of he and his mother's business. He's gonna have to take control of that. That's not your issue. Your issue is your mother and you and your father and you. And you were already screwed up when you met him. He was already screwed up when he met you. And you got two devils living together, fighting one another.
Yeah, that part.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
And stop trying to tell him what to do. Stop trying to be his mama, pretending that you care.
Oh, bro. Okay, let me finish it.
You're not doing it out of love. You're doing it out of control. You want to control him.
Okay.
I
wish
can't
you
do
well.
this.
Call me again.
Thank you very much.
No, don't call that ass no more. Don't call that nigga no more ever again. Lose his number. Fuck that. Don't call that no more. Who's the nurturer in that relationship? I just need to know.
I don't know. So we're gonna go to something soft real quick. This is gonna be a little bit touching, but we're gonna rock with this one real quick. Short video.
A tragic incident unfolded on July 14th when Pan Xiaoting, a 24-year-old influencer from China, lost her life during a live-streamed eating challenge. Known for her extreme eating feats, Xiaoting often participated in marathon sessions, consuming vast quantities of food over extended periods. Reports from the local portal Hankyung and Creators.com indicate that Xiaoting's eating challenges frequently involved consuming up to 10 kilograms of food in one sitting. Despite numerous warnings from her family and friends, Xiao Ting persisted with these dangerous stunts, ultimately leading to her untimely demise. Her autopsy revealed a severely deformed stomach filled with undigested food, highlighting the severe strain her body endured. This tragic
By the way, that's 22 pounds of food. 22 pounds. What up, Riaz?
event has
Hey,
sparked
Riaz.
widespread health concerns on social media, prompting discussions about the risks associated with overeating and extreme eating challenges. Disrupts hunger regulation. The body's hunger regulation relies on two hormones, ghrelin, which stimulates appetite, and leptin, which signals fullness. Overeating can disrupt this balance by overriding these hormonal signals. Consuming foods high in fat, salt, and sugar releases dopamine, a feel-good hormone, which can lead to a cycle of eating for pleasure rather than hunger. To counteract this, portioning out high-calorie foods and eating slowly can help the body recognize when it is full. Promotes excess body fat. Overeating can significantly contribute to the accumulation of excess body fat. When the number of calories consumed exceeds those burned, the body stores the surplus as fat. This calorie surplus, particularly from high-fat and high-carbohydrate foods, can lead to obesity. To prevent this, it is essential to focus on consuming lean proteins and non-starchy vegetables, which help in maintaining a balanced diet and controlling calorie intake. The tragic death of Pan Xiaoting serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of extreme eating challenges and chronic overeating. It underscores the importance of understanding how overeating affects the body and adopting healthier eating habits. By being mindful of portion sizes,
Okay, yeah, I wanted to point a couple things out with this. She was a content creator, right? And us as content creators, sometimes we can do things um, that put ourselves in danger because that's what people drawn to. That's what draws the click and views. And them eating challenges, she'd been through it before, so she probably didn't think nothing of it. But, rest in peace to her. It's unfortunate what she went through, but I wanted to play that for awareness for us content creators because, like I said, at times we do things for the clicks and views, and it can put us in these situations. Well, what did y'all think? Yeah, don't be stupid. Yeah. Hey, y'all
I
hold
don't
each
know.
That's
other.
sad. Go ahead,
Um,
Commander.
this story, man, it makes me sick. I just when Word first played this, well, not this particular one, but the story, I don't know. It made me feel nauseous. It made me feel sick. Her guts literally like ruptured. How does she not know when to stop? How does she not feel that?
I listen. I know I did a live earlier, about quality and quantity, but this was like a clear, for me, it's a clear cry for help. Even if the family is telling her and the friend and she's not accepting of that, I don't know what to tell. Like, hey, break the computer. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny with this. Like, how do you eat 22 pounds of food more than once in a day?
10 hours. I guess it was a 10-hour stream.
So she just eating, like, come on.
Like, do people really have to do this? 10-hour streams, 22 pounds of food. Maybe she's
Like,
trying to break a record.
listen, that's not worthy of a record to be broken. Because now the person is missing. Condolences to her family and all of that. I'm just saying that's just a cry for help. Like, really,
24
it
years
like
old.
20, like,
24
and
years
this is
old.
and the side note of that is that, listen, she thought she was living life. That's 24. I mean, most of us remember when we was 24. Most of us know for sure what we was doing at 24. It wasn't nothing like this. I don't care. I don't care of a 24-year-old now. They're not doing this. They're sitting there playing video games to death. They're not trying to eat themselves to death. So something was wrong from the beginning for her to even say, you know what? I'm eating for pleasure. What happened?
Well,
This is
everybody
why,
has their niche. That was her niche, like mukbang on steroids.
but that's why we also have to make sure that, I don't, for me, it's different. I always try to make myself available for people that really feel like they ain't got nobody to talk to, right? If I'm around her, I'm like, I can't listen. Is everything okay? You could tell me yes. I'm just gonna sit there and watch you. Like I might like I'm doing something. I'm doing my best to try to avoid that. That is just ridiculous. That's crazy. That's so
But at
nobody.
24,
So
she's grown. She's an adult, right? Ain't nobody can just pull the plug on her computer.
yeah, something got to listen. We got to figure out something. No
I think
therapy, no nothing.
we as a society, like we like to watch a train wreck. She must have had tons of followers, tons of people watching, and so like, are those people as much responsible? The people who are watching and encouraging and giving this a platform?
They are, but they don't care. But that's the thing about the clicks and views that I keep talking that I was talking about earlier. That's why I said like her consistent like she's consistently doing this. This is not just a one day thing. She was doing this for a while. So people are just sitting there laughing at her. People are sitting there egging her on. You could do it. You can't do it, or whatever it is they telling her. No, y'all know she don't even know. Like I don't want to talk like being disgusting, but you ain't even having movements in your body. The thing said is disrupting her bowels, is disrupting her sensation of fullness, and she just eating. That's a cry for help. And
Yeah,
nobody
I think
sat
so.
there and thought they could do something. That's crazy.
Because that's a problem just as much as like when there's people that are anorexic or bulimic and they don't eat. I could say that's just equally as crucial to someone's life. You know, people can hurt themselves.
But that's why, there has to be somebody that has to be available to have this type of conversation. I'm not trying to say that they didn't do enough. I'm just saying that somebody didn't make it abundantly clear that, yo, my child, you need help, or my cousin, you need help, or my sister, you need help, or my niece, you need help.
Yeah.
We here for you. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. That's why I tell people all the time, if you need somebody to talk to, I don't care if I'm the last person on the planet Earth. I will make myself available for you. That's a
Either she
lot.
was either she was addicted to the food or addicted to the attention or both, and that's a mental health issue.
Hey, real quick, tell me if y'all can hear this. If not, I just want to find the part on this video. Can y'all hear this?
No.
Okay, cool. Let me find the spot on this video.
But Commander, the thing is, if you think somebody's addicted to something, right? Even
Hmm.
if it's the smallest thing, like you addicted to nicotine, you addicted to sugar,
Right.
you know there's something wrong with it. Let's have the conversation. All right, it may be a minor thing to some people, but in today's age, an addiction could lead to something stronger. Like, what's wrong? Talk to me. What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, that conversation needs to be had. I don't care if she say nothing, and even if she did say nothing wrong, we still have to observe her, because in our mind, If your conscience is your first preacher, it's telling you something's wrong.
But how many people you know that don't listen? They, no matter
I
what
know
you
a lot
tell
of.
them, they don't listen.
I get
You
it.
don't. I think
It
somebody probably did approach her. You don't think her family? She's from China. You don't think they tried to stop her or tell her things? I'm sure they did. She don't. She probably didn't listen.
it's just hard to watch. It sucks that a person that it's very obvious that she didn't get to live the life that she really wanted to. I think that was a cry for help. I think that you know, I don't think she really was wanting to eat the way that she was eating. She probably was feeling like she was getting the attention that she wanted from those type of situations. And so she just kept going. She kept the clicks and the views going.
Cause like
And
her
for
family
her,
could say,
she
we're
thought
not
that
gonna
was
buy the
quality.
food. We're not gonna buy the food no more. But maybe she was making her own money on social media, and she's like, I'm straight. I got my money. I'll buy my own food. They would
Yeah,
probably have
maybe
to
you
like,
see the saying or whatever. I don't know. Well, I think TikTok is banned out there, so I don't even know if that's what it was. But something had to been paying her because if she was doing that at home and they was allowing that to occur, they could have stopped that. Hey, listen, we can't feed you like that. You doing too much. And that was just like noodles and stuff. So I ain't like really see her, eat no real meat or anything like that.
oh, she ate
You
meat.
know, that's 22 pounds of that. That's crazy and it's sad. Like I just think it was a cry for help. I'm just saying maybe it's the Western civilization that's saying that's a cry for help. Maybe I'm too observant, but at the end of the day, that was a cry for help. So I send my condolences to her family because if they couldn't reach her, who are we to what I mean try to reach her? You know what I mean? We can care, but she got to care at the end of the day. So we don't know what
Yeah,
was going on with her. So
a
that's
really
just
sad
a
story.
tough scenario.
All right, so now this one is, I don't know if y'all familiar with Queen of Kings. Give a little backstory. So this is a young black lady. She had two kids. She felt like her baby daddies was deadbeat. She said this white guy basically saved her, bought her a Range Rover, took care of her kids, and then they ended up having two more kids. Well, so that's what everyone thought. So recently, some other information came out. So we go check that information out. And this is from Angry.
That's
Have
crazy.
a police report because you did what? You did what? Yes, you did. Why did they take the gun and afterwards? Move. Get away from me. Get away from me. Don't come near me at all whatsoever. Yeah, don't come near me because let's not come near me.
Oh, now you're gonna jump up and pretend like, oh, he's so horrible. Don't come near me. He's literally holding your children. Shout out to KB said, why weren't you honest in the beginning? Do better. Facts. Facts. Shout out to Steve H. He said, for the shoe. Man, this is wild. This is crazy work right here.
Bitch, let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid the down deposit on our house. Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid for the Range Rover. Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid for this whole fucking life that we live. Let's not pretend that. Let's not pretend.
Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. She turned around and said she wasn't telling the truth right there, but I'm gonna tell you something. It sounded like she was being honest to me.
Yeah. So the thing is, he was supposed to, be this wealthy guy and basically came and saved her. So she exposed that she paid for all that. In my opinion, I don't know, man. Ain't no way I'm about to let a woman go on live and just say, like I ain't, So I felt like she was telling the truth on that part, and that's what that's what they claim the fame was. This black lady who got these two kids getting saved by this white dude, and she was bashing black dudes and all that, and now all of a sudden come to find out this dude was living in a basement. She was paying for all this stuff, and so you went on this world tour hating black man. You was acting, so that's where we
There
at.
you go, Prez. There you go. Not real.
It sounded like she was being honest to me. I'm just saying. It sounded like she was being honest. Shout out to Ari, says she's desperate, gives me pick me vibes. Nah, she's not a pick me. She's something worse than she's trust me. Trust me. She's a swirler. That's what she is. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to KMO. KMO said, checking in, older brother.
You know what he mean by a swirler? So a swirler is somebody who get with the opposite race, and they blend into that race. So they start talking.
So my point,
them black people who get with other races and start talking about how bad the black race is, those are swirlers.
So what do you call a broke white man? If they can't be Pookie and Ray Ray, what do you call them? Bam Bam?
Charles, I don't know. What do they call? What's a bubba?
Deadbeat.
Them bubbas.
Them some bubbas, like Bubba Skinner? Bubba Skinner?
Yeah, them some bubbas.
But wait, where'd she get all this money to buy all these things? Is that the money she got from the clout? Yeah, but come on. Like, I'm thinking she made money off of doing her world tour and all this stuff. She probably got money off social media, so then she was able to buy all the things, which he plays a part in it too.
She used him to get the clout. So I mean,
yeah, it's his too.
It's like, do you remember that it was this one dude, this one couple, they back together too. But this lady, I don't know if she was in the military or what, but she did like these hair gel things, and she used to always put her husband in it, and he got tired of that. Like, look, I don't want to do this, and they ended up breaking up, and it was a whole bunch of crazy stuff, but it was untrue. They went through some stuff, but they back together. But you know, that's why I don't be like, I tell my wife, like, yeah, I want you to do a podcast. I've been trying to get her on here since I started, and she always said she was, but I ain't about to force her on here. You know, people be forcing they people into and using them. That people use their kids like that on this YouTube, you know. So she used them, got the bag, and now complaining about it.
But her picks, like he said, she's not a pick me. She just a Pookie Ray Ray Bubba lover.
But it was the way she presented everything. She was saying like, this white dude is Jesus, and these black dudes, you need to be more like the white dude. And you know, that can resonate with females. So it's like one of those instances where people playing on your pain. You know, the pain that, you know, single females, you know, they baby daddies might not be nothing. You know, they chose the wrong dude, but it's not because he black. It's because he just ain't shit. But if you going through that pain and then you see this lady, she getting the bag, or she having this happy life now because this white man chose it, I mean, that's drawing on people pain. And there's a bunch of, like, if you see some of the comments, it'd be like, wow, you really feel like that?
See, this is a live that I did before a while ago, right? My question to you guys would be, was she misled or did she misread the situations? That would be my question.
She's a scammer.
Yeah, that's what I look at. She
ain't
everyone.
The one. She came up.
Yeah, gotcha.
Wow.
Well, and guess what? She's probably going to still make money off of this because people still want to watch a train wreck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the momentum probably slowed down. She had to pick it back up.
This chick is full of shit. Yeah.
$50 boss up. Stack up and match up.
Let's not pretend. Oh, okay. Let's not pretend. Let's just be very, very real. You told me to marry me because let's not come marry me. Bitch, let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid the down deposit on our house. Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid for the Range Rover. Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid for this whole fucking life that we live. Let's not pretend that. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. Oh, okay. Let's not pretend. Let's just be very, very real. You told me to put it on live, so I put it on live. So, and then you want to start talking about a glass of wine, and then you want to start saying, oh, are you not going to talk after I was just sitting here silent before we even got on live? I've been not talking. I've been not talking. I've been not talking. So what are you talking about? Oh, okay. Let's be real. Let's be.
Now, in case you didn't just notice, it looked like somebody tried to grab the phone.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like somebody tried to grab the phone. Let me rewind it back. Right there, right?
Silent before we even got on live. I've been not talking. I've been not talking. I've been not talking. So what are you talking about?
Now,
who the hell was that?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because that was one of her kids.
Yeah, that was one of the kids.
Poor kids.
You know, when parents get loud, like my wife is naturally loud, so it'll be times she talking to me, and my son is just be like or jump in her face and start playing with her face because he thinks she's screaming. Anytime I get loud, my son do that. He run to me and grab me. My son do not like me getting loud. So 9 times out of 10, I was one of the kids like trying to knock the phone away.
Wow.
Wow, I'm so far behind. Oh,
mm-hmm.
They tried to grab the phone. I'm gonna tell you why that child did that. That child did that because he wants them to stop arguing. He wants them to stop arguing. Which lets me know that this happens on a regular basis. This is not something new, okay? Because of the behavior of the children. If you notice, the children are acting like it's normal, with the exception of trying to grab the phone to stop them from arguing, right?
Oh, okay. Let's be real. Let's be real about everything. I met you in a basement laying on a mattress. Let's be real about that. Let's be real about the fact that you moved in with me, not the opposite way around. Let's be real about the fact that I never felt comfortable moving to your house because you lived in the ghetto. Let's be real about the fact that I'm the one that found the house.
Now, Gary, let me ask you, because you would do it. Not even on live, but if your significant other, if none of this was true, would you allow that to be said? Like,
no, I can't. Even if I got a fake, if his image was him to be rich, why would he allow it to be destroyed at this time? That doesn't make sense.
That's what nah, ain't no money in that. I mean, I'm not about to let you I'll tell you this too. To do that, she done with him. She done with him. Whatever they do is gonna be acted out, but she's done with him. Like ain't no woman about the great women try to build their man up. Once a woman trying to break a man down, they done with him.
Yeah,
she sounds like she's lying. Like right now, what she's saying sounds like she's lying.
No, it can't be.
No,
it can't be a lie.
I found you in a mattress in the basement. Like what? She just walking into people's basements.
No, he probably took her to the crib, and she saw that, and she's like, "Oh hell no!" But like, oh no. But that's what I'm saying. Like, even with that, if that's the case, why the hell did she stay with him? What money did you thought he had?
No, she knew she was gonna make money off his ass. She knew what she was
Okay,
doing. She knew that
so
was
she's
good. She
so
knew
He was
she's
that.
in on it
evacuated.
though.
Nah, he can't be in on this. This is stupid.
No,
He looked like a whole fool right now.
All right,
man.
Gary, but if he was in on it for the first part, you don't think it would be logical for him to be on it on the second part,
Well, the
second half?
first part make him
Uh,
look good.
the
First part, he looked
right.
rich like a hero. Now you looking like a bum. Hey, look, you ain't about to. No, I ain't. No, we ain't faking
What
that.
in the
I'm
what in
straight.
the trading places is going on here?
Like, no, the first part, I can see him going along and get along. But the
Yeah, I'm
second
going
part,
along with that too. If I got $1 and then you talk about I got $1 million, I can fake it till I make it. He can't fake this no more. That's exactly what's happening. He can't fake this no more because she letting it out. The
and
cat
I
is out
know,
the bag.
and I say this too. I've been around enough black women. This is not acting. She's going in. This is her emotions. This ain't the first time she done talked to him like this. Like what old boy said. This ain't the first time she done went off on him like this. This is when the woman's fed up. You ever heard that song? When a woman's fed up, it ain't
And
nothing you
all
can
they
do.
do about that.
This is what they talking about. This right here. When you see a woman, especially a black woman, when they go in like this, oh no, they done with you. And I wonder if the part about her sugar daddy on. I don't know if it's on this
It
video.
probably got to be on there. It has to be on there because he about to rip him a whole new a hole. It's going down right now.
Damn.
Where the
I'm not keeping
lie
up with them.
comes in.
You said what?
No, I'm not keeping up with these folks, but I guarantee you they probably won't break up.
The
Oh,
money. As
no.
long as the money come in, I mean, she demasculated her, so he ain't got no testicles no more. So as long as he getting, man, you when you hear, man, hold on, let me play because I don't know. It's so much.
I'm gonna rewind it back, and I want you to hear this.
You lived in the ghetto. Let's be real comfortable moving the way around. Let's be real about the fact that I never felt comfortable moving to your house because you lived in the ghetto. Let's be.
No, I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga.
Why would she say, let's not forget that I wasn't comfortable moving into your house because you lived in the ghetto? I thought you said he was living in somebody's basement on a mattress.
Okay, where's that?
That's what you started out with. Now you're saying.
I say what he's saying. You saying you ain't feel comfortable moving to his house, but if she's saying I found you living in the basement on a mattress, the house was probably in the ghetto. But he probably saying, how can she move in if it's not his house? Shit like that happens, bro. You know. But
Come on now. Hold on. Now that's crazy because we people moved in worse situations than that. So let's just be honest. People say that apartments is a house. So let's not play semantic with the words. The fact is she's saying that the nigga ain't had nothing from the gate. That's what she's really that's the point. That's the whole entire point of the situation.
mm-hmm.
I ain't even I didn't even know he was in the ghetto.
The mattress in the
He got
basement was in the ghetto. Like Gary said, he was in a fucked up situation.
yeah.
And
She
you didn't want
moved
to
him
move
in.
into his house.
Right. There you go. Go ahead. Play that.
House. Because it was in the ghetto. So which one was it?
Both.
Was he sleeping in somebody else's basement on a mattress, or did he have his own house that you just didn't find acceptable?
Oh my God. Really? This dude crazy.
Embarrassing.
He's real about the fact that I'm the one that found the house, found the realtor, did all the footwork, did everything, paid for the fucking deposit on the house, paid for the house, everything. Let's be real about that. Let's be real about everything since you want to say, let's put it on live. You're the one that told me to put it on live. So let's be real about everything. Let's be real about the fact that I paid for the Range Rover, the fact that I paid for motherfucking everything. Let's be real about it. Let's be real. Let's be real about like everything.
See, now I'm starting to question if you paid for everything. Now I'm starting to question if you paid for everything. Did you pay for everything, or
I ain't questioning it because you ain't about to be on no live just going crazy on me like that. No, not like no.
Oh, this nigga, he's annoying.
Why is she crying about it now? If from the start she did all the things, why is she crying about it now?
Because from what
she found something new.
From what she said, and he did a live with her and explained how basically she got the kids all the time, and she was in that live. She was saying he ain't helpful and stuff like that. He was like, "I'm learning how to be," and I'm looking like, "Oh shit." So she just basically had kids young, and now that she got older, and she got some success, she want to live life and have fun, but she can't do it because he'll not take care of the kids, I guess.
And that's her fault.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, ain't no accountability coming off of her. For me, she the villain of the story. Like, this is what you wanted, now you get it.
or did you have to pay something? And you're mad because you had to pay something. Because I'm gonna tell you something that toxic chicks like this will do. If they have to pay anything, they'll pretend like they paid everything. That's a reality.
I experienced that before.
Toxic chicks like this, if they paid anything, they'll pretend like they paid everything, especially if they're trying to air you out in front of everybody. They're trying to make you look bad in front of everybody. You feel me?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You said, let go on live, put this on live, right? Aren't you the one that said that? Why aren't you yelling now the way that you were just yelling while I was on the phone, minding my business, not talking? Why aren't you yelling now and so aggressive now? Why aren't you aggressive anymore? Why aren't you aggressive and yelling anymore the way that you just were? Why? Oh, okay. Let's like not lie.
And listen to the kids in the background. Because kids will do that. If they get tired of hearing you arguing and stuff, they'll start crying and making noise and shit. They'll try, because they're trying to block it out. They're trying to block it out. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I have never seen any B-dub that acts like this that had any type of pause in them when it came to doing this in front of their kid. Toxic women like this, they don't care what type of damage they're doing psychologically to those small children by doing that. They don't care. They don't care. And quite frankly,
I say people in general, not just women. Men do it too. But these dudes, he from the red pill, so
both, they're too old for this. Now, if they were in their early 20s and I might be like, well, they still young. They don't know no better. But these folks is grown. You feel what I'm saying? These folks is grown. Shout out to Detroit 313. He said, well, it's the big show.
They do like the big show.
He do gotta put you in the mind of a WWE wrestler.
He do look like the Big Show, bro. He look just like him. He just ain't big, man.
So he just a fake gentle giant.
Just took my phone, y'all. I'm sitting here laying down. I start making myself a hotel room somewhere else, and he snatched my phone and was like, "You're not going nowhere," and like got really, really aggressive. Get on you.
Now, currently, they right here in this video, they're in a hotel room, I think, in Hawaii.
Wait,
now, we gonna get to why they're in Hawaii, because it gets deeper. Oh, the rabbit hole gets deeper. Yes, indeed. So we're going to play the rest of the video to get some more context. But the rabbit hole gets deeper and deeper. Yo, if you just coming in here, make sure you hit the like.
Yeah, if you just coming in here, no, y'all been in here, but oh shit, but yeah. So the story is, I can't. Shout out to Angry Man. I'm playing this video, but I can't, bro. I can't listen to him too much. But so they end up selling their house and going to Hawaii, buying her bed and breakfast, and it ain't work out. So she had a sugar daddy back in the States that gave her 25 grand. So she was trying to get the hotel to go back to the States, and she was gonna leave him there to run a bed and breakfast. I can't make this shit up. That's why I say she the villain of the story, man.
Okay. She the villain.
She the devil.
She the dum.
She the demiurge. Oh man. She probably smiling the whole time. Hell yeah. That lady crazy as hell.
I would have been smiling too. I'm just saying, if I'm getting some free bread and not working for it, why the hell not? This
There's
is
always
crazy.
a price to pay.
She ain't gonna pay no. What's the price she gonna pay? She ain't gonna be by herself.
No, she's a celebrity now. So shit, somebody gonna do it with her.
Those children are paying the price.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one that's gonna pay the price. That's the only one that ever pays the price when it comes to these situations.
Mm-hmm. It's them kids, man. People don't be thinking about that. Like, you know, me and my wife got a great relationship and I love it. And I be feeling bad when I be hearing like her friends and shit going through shit. And she come back and tell me how lucky I am because she ain't got to worry about none of that. And I just think about, you know, what I went through when I was a child. You know, I wasn't raised with my mother and father up until I was 9. Then I moved with my mother and stepfather. But yeah, I don't want my kids going through that. So, you know, even though me and my wife got a great relationship, you know, we both understand that we have a responsibility to our kids. So that's what helped get our relation. That's what helped keep our relation. Well, I don't think it. Me and her is like two peas in a pod. So
Shout out to Mrs. Word, but this the common denominator in all of these videos that we've seen tonight is the lack of love.
mm-hmm.
That's the similarity in all three. You got one person that did well. You got all of them. They didn't have love for themselves. For you to go through these situations, you ain't got no love for yourself. If you ain't got no love for yourself, how could you love somebody else? You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
the first one, she just going with whatever this man. I still can't believe she's going whatever this man told her. She was like, I thought she was an AI or something. I ain't talking about Allen Iverson. I thought she was AI. Like, wait, why are you just agreeing with everything this man's saying? The second one was tragic. That's self-explanatory. I ain't even gonna touch that one because that was just sad in totality. This one right here, for you to sit there and allow yourself to be ridiculed and the ostracized and all of that other stuff in these videos, that's you don't love yourself, but y'all doing this in front of the kids. The kid's like, yo, I ain't even trying to hear this. I'm trying to get up out of here. But then y'all just doing all of this. Oh, this is what we was talking about earlier. Word that clicking. What is it? Clickbait and clout and all that other stuff. Nah, they was doing that for quantity. The quality was trash. They were just showing what it was. They just like the quantity of the video. That one video got them 50,000 likes and views and all of that stuff. Now, how do you continue that? You can't continue it. Now you gotta view yourself am I worth for all of this stuff? And y'all ain't worth nothing because y'all don't have no love for nobody but yourselves. Y'all worshiping this money and it's not good.
I want to play this real quick too, G.
There's no sound. I don't hear anything. Do you guys?
I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing at all.
Y'all don't hear nothing?
Not a thing.
All right, hold on. Let me restart my browser. You got me bent. I ain't restarting nothing. You gonna play this?
In the meantime, oh, you got it?
Because I'm monogamous.
Can you
I
hear
must be in a monogamous.
Yeah, it's good now.
And it is wrong in
I don't know. Start it over from here.
its nature to want multiple women, but scientifically speaking,
So
a man should have multiple women. Just biologically how he is set up. And as a woman, the way we are set up, we can only bear one child at a time, you see? But as a man, once he has put his seed into a woman, he can continue to put it in multiple women. So the way that I view relationships and love, it's a group thing. It's about the group. It's about the whole. It's not about polygamy is when a man has multiple wives. But as a woman, we will put ourselves in a polygamous relationship because that is the order of how things are. But what happened in society, because of the programming, they made us think who we are is something wrong with who we are. So then we get reprogrammed to think that because I'm monogamous, I must be in a monogamous relationship. And it is wrong in a man's nature to want multiple women. But scientifically speaking, a man should have multiple women. Just biologically how he is set up. And as a woman, the way we are set up, we can only bear one child at a time, you see? But as a man, once he has put his seed into a woman, he can continue to put it in multiple women. So the way that I view relationships and love, it's a group thing. It's about the group. It's about the whole. It's not about polygamy is when a man has multiple wives. But as a woman,
what y'all think about that, man?
All right, she convinced me. She makes sense. I'm just playing.
Shit, I know, that's why it's funny.
Shout out to the person that sent that to you. That was me.
Shout out to my 33 brother.
She sounds convincing. She's like, you see? You see?
I seen a couple problems with it. No, I seen a couple problems with it, but I want you to run through first. I'm gonna just put my head down because that made my head hurt for a minute.
Yeah, because I know you about to have at it. That's why I sent it to you in the first place, right? But I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. That's like a caveman thing. Mm-hmm. That's a caveman. All right. So now we want to be biblical, right? Okay, let's just be biblical. Okay, we understand in the Old Testament that everybody had thousands of wives and be fruitful and multiply or replenish the earth or however you're going to look at it. That ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea and times today. It don't.
Why not?
Because we have because it's if we gonna agree with her, then that's fine. But I'm just saying that it's a choice. We all make choices in life. That don't get like just because you can make a choice, it doesn't mean that you can just run around and just be all rampant. First of all, if you're gonna do it like that, if you want to be like that, let's just put it all on the table. You gotta have money to just be planting seeds all over the goddamn place. That don't even make sense. If that's I mean, if that's her choice, she want to be in a polygamous relationship. If she want to be the third, fourth, fifth, 157th wife, that's on her. That's her thing,
You do
right?
you,
And,
boo.
and if she's saying she's closer to nature, that's cool. But you don't let the man off the hook because uh 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 he could make that choice. That choice ain't for everybody. Because if we're gonna go that far back, you got to have value to in order to be married in the first place. You just
Wait,
can't
say
be
that
out here just
again.
playing. You got to
The
have
last
value
part.
in those days to be married. Those are arranged
Mm.
marriages. You have to bring something to okay. That that was that like I said, that was cavemanish. All right. Like I
Yeah.
said, you if you look in the Bible, okay, we gonna choose Leah to marry oh my god, I can't remember the
Because
man's name.
she's really
And
good
then
at bearing children.
right, and then you're gonna marry the other one for what? You getting something out of it. The family is getting something out of this. That I forget who I don't want to
Well, isn't
misquote
that how the
nobody, but
tribes were? The tribes were like that.
yeah, right. And that's what I'm saying. They picked everybody from they had clout. Leah, Rachel, the handmaids, and this one and that one. That's how the 12 tribes come. But it starts because the man married the woman to gain something from the man from the father-in-law, and the father-in-law gained something from the man that he was married. It was an abundance of things that made them come together. So you got to have value in order to do that. Let's get this straight. Everybody that did that in the Bible had wealth.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works. It didn't
Mm-hmm.
say, well, the beggar went over there and had the baker's wife, the tax collector's wife. It didn't say nobody that was poor. All of them had
Mm.
abundance. All of them was rich. All of them
Mm.
had value. It's not meant for everybody. And to
Right.
say in today's society, they do it even worse. Y'all having 9 different baby. Y'all got 9. Y'all got 9 kids by Future, and he ain't taking care of nothing. But in his defense, if we going by what this lady's saying, he has value. He just ain't giving it to them. It's a difference. But now y'all want to get upset that Russell Wilson is coming to the aid because he has enough value to say, you know what, let me help this girl and then I'm gonna add to her. But we all gonna look at Russell Wilson as a simp. We ain't saying Future's Pookie or Ray Ray. We saying that Russell Wilson is a simp. But they
Right.
both had value. That's how that goes. If you ain't got a pot to piss in, don't be planting those seeds in no fake fertile ground. Don't do that. You don't know how to take care of it. Leave it alone. You know what I mean? So we going by that, then I guess I'm with it. But everybody, that's not for everybody. If we going in those traditional ways. But now that we have the option of loving one person or sticking with one person, that person actually being a helpmate, then it's a totally different. But nobody, no, that way of thinking is an old way of thinking.
And I want to attack this from a couple angles, but I am so sick of this natural and biological conversations. Like people, like the way they narrate the dialogue is like ignorant. Okay, it's a lot of things. Men can impregnate many women at one time. A woman can only get pregnant by one man at a time. That's true. Um, but it's like that for a reason. You know, it's like that because while that man impregnates that woman, he has to defend her and protect her for 9 months. He has to take care of her for 9 months, right? He can't do that if he's going around planting seeds in everybody. He can't protect the one that he did because she becomes vulnerable. So when these people having these natural, and when women do it, it's more asinine to me because you saying because a man can plant many seeds that he should do it. Well, a man is biologically stronger than you, and by nature we dominate things that we stronger. So are we supposed to dominate you? Biologically, that's what we do. We dominate the things that's weaker than us. Nature, that's what they do in nature. But when you observe nature, you don't observe it to mimic it. You observe it to learn from it, how to make it better. Now we are humans, not fucking animals. So just because something happens in nature that animals do, we learn from it and make it better. We make it work for us. We don't mimic the shit. If we did, we'd be. That's why half of the population act like fucking animals now. You know, we have a reptilian brain, yes, but we also got free will to make choices. So we observe and learn and we analyze and make a better choice. Nature is created in a perfect design, but it's not perfect. It's us who observe it and re-implement it that makes it perfect. And so just because something happens in nature don't mean that's what we're supposed to mimic. That's why we're not fucking animals. I'm tired of hearing people say that, bro. Well, in nature, it's like this. Yes. So what did you learn from it? Don't mimic it. If that's the case, in nature, the woman is the queen bee. And all the men work for the woman and bring her honey and knock her up when she ain't pregnant. That's what. So are we gonna follow that nature? Are we gonna follow the ants? Like we pick and choose.
There's a lot to choose from, though. That's the thing, right? But
Yeah,
that's why, like, it's just so different. You know what I mean? For example, you just use those beautiful analogies of how the bees work for the queen, right? Now, what's the king of the jungle?
I never understood that because the lion ain't even actually in the jungle.
And that's my point. But because man say what it is, right? You know what I mean? They say that, right? Okay, so let's look. Y'all saw the Lion King. What happened in the Lion King?
Mm-hmm.
Who did all the hunting? So what is that? What is that saying? That the woman is stronger than the men? Like y'all got to stop picking and choosing what this thing is. Y'all just understand what it is. If y'all supposed to help each other, help each other. The goal is to complete a family. That's the goal of life. Oh, it almost sounded like circle of life, but never mind. But that's the goal, is to complete that situation. Man and woman come together, have offspring, provide for the offspring. Man's supposed to protect the woman. The woman's supposed to nurture the child. It's a trinity in that as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's always going to be a trinity. You got to know what the trinity is. Stop sitting there and trying to analyze. You know, I seen somebody today on social media. Well, I'm gonna protect my man. How are you protecting a man? It's like the game of chess. I said the game could. I'm trying to. I'm like, excuse me. You do know people swap out kings like they're useless.
Mm-hmm.
That queen can always be replaced. The pawn can become a queen. Right? The king is the only constant. The king is the only. If the king is missing, the game is over. So what the hell are you protecting? See, there's so many different analogies, and everybody just using what's best for them instead of coming to an agreement. Like, yo, let's just work together.
Mm-hmm.
If my job is to protect and provide, let me protect and provide. If your job is to nurture, nurture. Like I said in the very first video, you sitting there worrying about this man being a mama's boy. What are you teaching this child? How are you nurturing this child not to follow suit? That's your job. Your job is to make sure that that child is not following suit, even though that's in front of him. No, you nurture that kid, but you too busy worrying about, well, he loves his mama. So what if your son loves you? You just mad because your son don't love you like that? Is that what it was from the gate? We don't know. But you sitting there worrying about the wrong god daggone thing. We need to improve the situations. We need to really listen to understand, observe to grow. Stop being grown all the damn time, because when you're grown, you stunt your own growth. And that's why the society is where it's at. We don't know if we're the lion or the lioness. Niggas don't know if do they work for the queen bee or they stealing from the queen. They don't know what to do. Nature is nature. We're not nature people. Only women are nature. That's why I said a long time ago, I believe that women are closer to God than men. Because God ain't never had to speak to no damn animal. Where? How? When? In the Garden of Eden, God never spoke to Eve. Adam, make sure that's taken care of. Because you ain't do your job, you ate the fruit, you moron. And now you got understanding, and now all of these curses were added unto you because you didn't understand what your job was. She understood her job. She ain't had to listen. I can listen, whatever. But I bet you I get this nigga to eat it. And he ate it.
And see,
So
you know what? My bad, go ahead.
No, I'll finish. Go ahead.
Like observing nature, you know what I noticed? Everything in nature has a defense mechanism, right? Something to protect itself. And then you look at man and woman, and you realize the man is stronger than a woman, and the woman creates the man. So technically, the female created man too as a protection mechanism. I heard a brother saying, "Oh, women are soft, women are this," but women create the strong thing, the man. So you need a woman to carry it, to nurture it, to bring it up. So woman's natural defense mechanism is man. That's what I always say. Man ain't here to dominate women. Even now, I'm gonna take you into the biology, right? We go into some biology and we go look at what some things are. So women have breasts, right? What does the breast do? It nurtures. Women has a uterus and the cervix. What does that do? She's able to bear and birth kids. You know, now you look at men, we don't have breasts, but we have chest muscles. Our muscle fibers have fast twitch ligaments in it. So we are naturally twitchier and faster than women. Our testicles are equivalent to the ovaries, but they fail. They're not in our stomach to carry, but they hold the seed of life. So we are here to help in the creation of life and defend while life is being created. We are naturally built to defend and help women create life. Just by nature, if you look at it. So it's not that the woman is more better than the man or the man is better than the woman. We are complementary to one another. We are the opposite of one another. One is the strength. One has the strengths that the other one is weak in. The other one has the strength that the other one is weak in. That's complementary because when you put it together, there's no weakness. That's what people fail to realize. They're trying to determine if the man or the woman is better. We complement one another. One can't do shit without the other one. So even like when I say the woman is God, God can only create God. So if the woman is God, she gives birth to God. Like people, I don't know. Like people just fucking weird, bro.
I think the people that have issues with relationships. Well, I don't know. I don't want to group everybody. I just think people are more selfish these days.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes to what. That's why we rock with the word. I know that's why I rock with the word because the word duality always is going to come into play, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't nurture. That's what the woman's for. They don't have the strength to protect. That's what the man is for. It's a completion of a thing. That the duality must be completed, right? You know, if Commander decides she wants to have a child, okay, babe, we need to do this together. Okay, say less. They do what they do. She nurtures the child. He replenishes the nutrients by providing her the food that she needs to keep that child healthy. That's the duality of the thing. We so busy worrying about what is our strength. If you work on your weaknesses, everything can become a strength. Your woman is your strength. Your man is your strength. Because whatever we fall weak upon, we have each other to grow strong together with. And whatever we have to grow strength with, We produce it in this child. So now the child, that's why the two family home should be important if it's done correctly. The duality of the thing. Okay, I see my daddy out there protecting and providing. I see my mama is my first teacher with nurturing and allowing me to be educated in certain things and forms and fashion. That's why we need to work together. That's why a better you is a better us. Because if we don't understand that we all need each other, we just gonna be running around like chickens with their head cut off. That's not helping us. That's hurting us. And that's where we at right now. People gotta understand what this thing really is. It ain't about who's better. It's just like how we say we need to have a conversation and not debate it because there's no competition. There should be no competition in this game of life between man and woman. The duality tells you there's no competition in this game of life when it comes to men and women. But because we have been Willie Lynch and equal rights and all of these other things, we feel like that's the law. That's not the law of nature. The law of nature is for us to work together. When two becomes one, that's when you're strong. That's why it says when you're weak, you're strong, meaning when you come together at your weakest point, your strength is gathered. But we don't understand what these things are really saying because people are telling us to be literal with it. And sometimes you just have to be simple with it and not always literal.
If all of that works in polygamy and it works for her, I'm happy for her. Like if it works and they're happy.
It just sounds to me like when I hear people like that, it's like I can kind of feel she's not happy and she's trying to convince herself that's what she needs to convince other people. Because just like you have to be kind of special for that to work. And this is why I say that because especially women, y'all emotional, man. And if you see one woman getting more than the other, I mean, how you not gonna feel some type of way? Like I
Well,
said,
she talked about programming, so she would have to reprogram her brain to think the way she does now.
Mm-hmm. Is you have to be programmed to accept because naturally you ain't gonna accept that. I mean, if you see a woman getting more, like even with that Nature Boy thing, that one chick spazzed out because she's getting more attention than me, and that a lot of times, like I know I only know two people who did that, and it always fell apart because somebody was getting more, somebody felt someone else was getting more attention. And it's gonna be like that. I mean, even with your kids, you hate to say it, I gotta love my kids differently, but you gonna feel some type of way about one kid more than the other kid. That's just natural. That's just human. You go connect differently. So imagine it being romantic. That shit gonna be wild. I'm straight. I ain't doing no polygamy because I can barely take one female, let alone multiple. I'm straight. I ain't mentally built like that.
And the more kids they have, like the less time there is to spread around.
Oh my baby, I got two, and I don't want no more. No more, no more, no more. I love my babies to death. I wouldn't even be here without them, but I'm straight. Fuck that. I don't see how y'all be having. I only wanted one. I wanted five until I had one, and then I'm like, nah, I'm straight. I was used to giving them back. I can't get this one back, so nah.
That's the thing about the whole situation, right? You like everybody says they don't have a favorite. Okay, that's cool, but your kids ain't gonna view it that way. They can't view it that way. If they view it that way, y'all not paying attention. Like, okay, dad, why you always playing with her all the time? Or dad, why you playing with him all the time? Why you teaching them how to play baseball? I want to learn. No, that's not how this goes. I can't teach you how to be a young lady. So it's gonna be a different relationship, but you always gonna be daddy's little girl. The connection is there. The boy might feel it like, damn, my daddy don't love me, even though we played baseball. He took me to all the basketball games. He did all of these things, but the way that he feels about my sister is different from the way he feels about me. That's natural.
And you know what, bro? This is the funny thing. Like growing up, I always felt like my mama. I ain't gonna say loved the girls more than me, but it was like they got everything, right? I had to work for everything. I had to, and they just got it. And we got older, and my sister one day was like, "Mama always loved you more and treated you better." I'm like, "What is you talking about? Y'all got everything." What I got more from my mother was concern. Like I got more, Dorian can't do wrong. You know, like I was never wrong, and I got concerned, and that's how they looked at it. Like she loved me more, or she was more on my side, and I used to look at it like, "No, y'all get everything. She more on y'all side," and all the time. And then I learned, like, no, she just had to love us differently, so it looked different. It ain't the fact that she loves somebody more or less. Is that everyone needs different attention, and me having kids, it's like some things, like with my son. My son is not clingy. My daughter is. But my son is like he's the most, like every morning he wakes me up by kissing my shunt. He kissed my head and he look at me. He say, "Daddy, you'll feel better." And I'll be like, "Yeah." My son is the sweetest thing. Like but he a loner. Like he cool, being alone doing this thing. My daughter is like clingy. She a crybaby. She want everything. She want her way. My son huff and puff, but she like, "Nah, I ain't stopping until I get it." Like, so you love them differently. They need different type of love. They're two different people. So it's not the fact that I love one more. I have to love them differently. But you go feel you have different connections with them. Like my son is my first child. My daughter is my daughter. So that's different. Like I love like my son it was me and him at first, but this is my baby girl. So they go get different types of love from.
That's all I'm saying. It's not that you love one more than the other. It's just the simple fact that you're gonna love them at the capacity that you're gonna love them at. They may feel it's different, or they may feel it's like a favor or favoritism, or however you want to look at it. But it's just you loving them in that capacity that only you could love them. And that's the thing that we gotta understand. That's why for me, I never had sibling rivalry. I can't. I'm different from them. They understood that, hey, this one he's into books, so we ain't gonna do this one. But these other kids, they wanna be in the games, in the streets, and all of this other stuff. We have to be more attentive to them. I never got upset that I wasn't attended to. I like staying in the room reading a book. I like I like the fact that I'm isolated from everybody. It gives me more time to explore my mind a little bit. I knew that from a child, but it's different. It doesn't mean that they don't love me. They gave me enough room to explore myself, and that's the love that they gave me, and I respect it.
Oh man, my eyes watering like a motherfucker. Man, this was fun. I'm on Tay Head all week. She ain't pop up here talk about. I ain't know what you. I said it twice yesterday in the live show. So if you didn't hear it, I said, "Commander, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I promise. I promise. I'm gonna do the petty review tomorrow." Then I told her we're gonna be on Petty Vision. What the hell you think we was gonna be doing over here? What I've been saying. So now I don't want to hear that excuse. So now she get. I'm going at her. Y'all go see. Yeah, it's gonna be World War III. Man,
She
her
didn't get
bunk.
the
I
memo.
Does she have to report to HR?
Nah, ain't no HR. I'm coming out the doghouse. I'm knocking on the big door. I'm coming in
Ooh.
and I'm jumping on the couch and everything. I'm gonna annoy the shit out of her. I'm gonna do it online and offline all day tomorrow. She getting 24
Oh,
hours of pettiness.
oh no.
It's
You can't.
part of the
Oh my
video.
God.
I made sure I said this at the end.
Yeah, so she don't hear it.
Right. She gonna listen to this. She gonna call my phone about 12 o'clock. I heard what you said.
I heard you.
Because they wake up and watch the video to the end. She will do it. But I'm gonna make her watch the whole video. I'm gonna wait and see if she watched it first. I ain't even gonna say nothing. And then if she ain't watch it, I'm really gonna, yeah.
Petty. Petty.
Yeah, she getting petty. She getting petty tomorrow. She getting petty. She earned a visit from Petty God. Because I
All
wanted
right,
to hear.
9. I'm dropping down. This was fun. Much love.
Appreciate you. Yeah, find some more videos. Yo. We go do this often. This was fun. We go get pettier. You know, we had. I didn't. I mean, I kind of wanted to stay in petty mode. That's why I didn't play the Sonya Massey one. That would have got too emotional and serious. But I'm gonna find some funny videos. I wanted to stay like this. I was having fun because it kind of brought me down when I watched Old Girl. You know, the one who ate herself to death. It kind of brought me down. I'm like, I need to get
I'm
back
like,
up.
boy, yeah, I'm gonna be petty because it was very convenient how you just left me and Commando on that one little segment by ourselves. But it's okay though. I'm gonna be petty too though, but I'm gonna leave it alone. No,
That's how I left y'all. I was like, oh, let me play this and go. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh man, but yeah, this was fun. Let me get my butt off here. I think I'm gonna be back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday, going into Friday. Yeah, I think I'll be back.
Good night, Riaz. Good night, everyone in the bushes.
Yeah, good night, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I got to do that upload. I keep saying I'm gonna record it. I got everything done. I just need to record it. But I wanted to cut my hair too because I was looking rough. I'm like, I am not about to upload a video looking like this. My wife's like, you look fine. You always say that. I think your eyesight worse than mine, so I don't take your word.
Oh yeah, here we go being petty. Now we're gonna end the show right there. That's just to show how petty we are. Petty video. We're gonna end it right there.
Like she talking about I look fine. Like I'm touching my face. I can't see it that clear. This shit feel like Velcro. This shit about to turn Brillo pad. Like, nah, man. I can
And don't
scratch
ever
this.
say you're ashy, because we can't even see if you're ashy.
Man, I was ashy today. I'm like, is that
See?
the palm of my hand or the side? Like, god damn. Like, yeah, no, I be ashy sometimes. Hey, look, I don't. At least I'm clean. Shit, I only get ashy when I take a shower.
You need
And
to get you some oil.
yeah, because I
Shea
got
butter, something.
shea butter. I need some motor oil. Like my shit, boy. I can't use lotion. I suck lotion up. My skin be absorbing that shit. Like, give me some more. It be turning the bust around. Y'all remember that? Give me some more. That's how my skin be. Like, God damn, alligator skin.
Flip bowl. Give me some more.
Yeah, my
What
skin
do you
be
need
like
Aquaphor? Have you tried Aquaphor?
No, I use straight baby oil. I'm straight. I ain't that baby oil work. But see, I got it don't like, and this is not medical advice, but this is just with me. I noticed I got eczema, and I had it since I was a kid. When I switched to an alkaline diet, eczema went away. I didn't even get ashy. As soon as I started eating meat and shit again, I started getting ashy.
Yep.
So, like, I use baby oil now because I ain't got to worry about it for the day. I can put baby oil on once a day and I'll be cool. If I put lotion on or any of the Aquaphor, I can put gel, whatever. No, my skin don't like that. My skin wants oil. I'm like the Tin Man.
Yeah, oil. You need some oil.
Yeah, I'm like the Tin Man. I should be locking up like, oh, baby oil time. I'll be walking, knees be sparking and shit. Like, hold on, why did my knee catch on fire? Like, oh, it rubbed. You know, the little cracks you got in your knees. Like, my shit be looking like Sahara deserts. Like, nah, I'm straight.
All right. On that note, TMI, I'm dropping down. Bye.
I could sit here and roast myself for about another hour. I'd be having fun with that.
Yeah, you a strange guy, man. You like being petty with yourself. Hey.
I wish somebody would come on here trying to roast me. We gonna have a battle. Who can roast me the best? Yeah, I'm gonna make.
I ain't even participate. I'll be in the chat when that happens.
Just keep it on me though, because if I turn my attention to somebody else, I'm gonna have too much fun. See how much fun I have with myself, so I try to keep it on me. That way, I can't get in trouble because I got a crazy imagination, and when I get to telling people what I think they look like and stuff like that, I get in trouble a lot. So I done met people who look like Fraggle Rocks, bro. I done met people who look like purple carrots. So now I just keep my mouth closed.
Chris said the man looked like Beetlejuice today.
Yeah, man. I'm not. Look, man. I was looking like his face, like he had a big eczema patch on it. I don't know why his face was looking like that, but no, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna get in trouble. All right, man. Good night. Before I get in trouble.
Good night, everybody. Yeah.
Y'all have a good one, man. I'm gonna just end it.